Let's start. This time this is going to be a longer video. We need to do one test in one sitting, so this will probably take a while longer. We will not divide this video into two parts. Although the test is just as long as the other ones, it just looks shorter because there's only one page in front of us. However, if I get tired, then we'll stop it and divide it into parts. If not, we'll do it in one take. Okay, let's start. No sooner we install the new alarm system than it no sooner had we installed the alarm system then it broke down, so we are using no sooner, past perfect, and then past simple. Money has never been a problem for him since he set up his own company a few years ago. So present perfect and then past simple in the other part. What was the woman wearing when you saw her at the flea market yesterday morning? So longer action and a shorter action. The missing child by more than 100 people now. So it's now, and it's a passive form, so we need to use passive continuous. The missing child is being looked for by more than 100 people now. At the end of this year, we will have been married for 20 years. So future perfect, we're referring to a future situation, so the end of this year, and for a completion of a certain action. Now we have for 20 years, but just remember that the verb here is to be married, and the to be will not take a continuous. That's why we are using future perfect without the continuous. Look at your trousers. They are dirty all over. I wish I hadn't allowed you to play in the garden. So wish plus a past perfect because it's a past situation. How many times had the patient been operated on before he passed away? This is a past perfect tense because the patient passed away and we are referring to a previous series of previous actions. The wire may be live. We'd much rather you didn't tamper with it. You had better wait for a specialist to arrive. So we have we and you. So this is the subject and the object, and we have in subject and the object, and we are referring to a future situation or a present situation. That's why we're using past simple. So we'd much better you didn't tamper with it. Tom acts as though he knew what all the answers, but I'm sure it's not the case. So here it's a speculative situation. That's why we are using past simple and second conditional. Many people enjoy the anniversary reception. Did many people enjoy the anniversary reception last night? Unfortunately not. The party turned out to be a complete failure. Perhaps it would have been enjoyed by everyone if some attractions had been prepared. So, third conditional. Okay, exercise 2, passive voice. The flowers watered yesterday. The flowers were watered yesterday. So, passive voice in past simple. His sins never forgot. So this is present perfect, and we need to use the passive form. His sins have never been forgotten. The dish can prepared in a number of ways. The dish can be prepared in a number of ways. My house redecorate at the moment. My house is being redecorated at the moment. Money believed to be a source of all evil. Money is believed to be a source of all evil. My car stole before I woke up in this morning. My car had been stolen before I woke up in the morning. Okay, conditional on real tenses. Harry played truant too often, that's why he wasn't awarded a promotion. And we have an inversion here with third conditional. Hadn't Harry played truant too often, he would have been awarded a promotion. It's a pity Mike and Tom aren't joining us. We would rather Mike and Tom were joining us. Don't make the kids work too hard, will you? I would sooner you didn't make the kids work too hard. So we have I would sooner we have I and the kids, so we have I and you, so we have two people referring to the future, reference to the future. That's why we are using past simple. Sally wasn't allowed to join the expedition because she couldn't climb. If Sally could climb, she would have been allowed to join the expedition. we wouldn't have opened, so it's a second and third conditional. The first part, Sally could climb, refers to a present situation and her capabilities or skills, and the second part refers to the expedition itself, which happened in the past. We wouldn't have coped with our difficulties if Peter hadn't advised us, but for Peter's advice we wouldn't have coped with our difficulties. So here we are referring to a third conditional situation with a but-for structure. If you don't remember those structures, we did discuss them in class, so have a look at your notes. You shouldn't have revealed the whole truth to anyone. I wish I had not revealed the whole truth to anyone, because this is a past situation, so we are using past perfect with a wish. Complete the paraphrases. It wasn't a good idea to make so many people redundant. We shouldn't have made so many people redundant. Probably George didn't know about our appointment. George may not have known about our appointment. I'm certain John took your umbrella. Here we have probably, but here we have certain. So if we have certain here, we should use can't or must. John must have taken your umbrella. It wasn't necessary for you to apologize. After all, it wasn't your fault. This is not really clear, but from the look of it, I think we should use didn't need to, because it seems that this person did not apologize because it wasn't the person's fault. So you didn't need to apologize. I'm sure he didn't forget about your birthday. He can't have forgotten about your birthday. He denied stealing his wallet. Do you mind opening the window? Remember that deny and don't mind both are connected to ing, so deny stealing, don't mind opening. Unfortunately, we cannot afford to go on holiday. We regret to inform you that. And do you feel like going out tonight? Do you feel like it's connected to ing? So that was pretty nice and pretty quick, and I'll see you in the next test, and hope you got most of the answers right, because this is almost the end of the semester, so I think you should be really good at solving these tests by now. Thank you and see you soon.